Scorpio, hello, hello. This is your October love reading. So we are going to tune into the overall energy, potential, possibility for love for you this month. Tune into your energy, your person's energy, the connection, whatever needs to come through. So if that's something you're interested in, please do keep on watching. So fun. My website is done. I will leave a link in the description in case you are interested in a personal private reading, as these are general readings. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and let's get this party started. All right. Interesting. Holy kittens. Let's go. How did everybody survive September? With the eclipse season. Lots went on, huh? All right. So the first one that came out is reflection. So give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Interesting. Then we have forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. And says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So yowza schnauzas. I don't know what's going on here, Scorpio. But let's tune into your energy. Here's the thing. Channeled message incoming. Relationships ebb and flow. And I remember reading he was a psychiatrist, or was he just a psychologist? Anyway, his focus was love and relationships, right? I should say relationships. They don't really work on love. And he said, your partner will let you down. You will let your partner down. And it was written so beautifully. I'm paraphrasing it most horribly. But the point is that doesn't mean that you quit. Obviously, it depends on the offense, right? And everybody has their deal breakers, so on and so forth. But I think in the world that we live in, a lot of times people give up too easily, or if a challenge comes up, instead of fighting the challenge together, they fight each other. But it should be you and your partner. I shouldn't say fight. You and your partner against the challenge, right? Not you and your partner against each other. So just tuning into your energy with regard to love. So that's interesting. So Ace of Swords to me is always an apology card. So maybe you may feel like you need to apologize, or you feel they need to apologize. But here's the groovy thing too, is you also have the Magician. And the Magician, to me, you're creating what you want. All right. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're dealing with some, you're dealing with definitely with some disappointment, some grief right now. And what's interesting where it says give some space, so the Hermit definitely speaks to that. But then at the end of the day, you have the King of Cups. So you get to decide, Scorpio, if you walk away from this, or you just take a break, kind of work through, shift whatever the pain is, and start new, create that relationship that you want, or if you just pack up your bags and call it a day, like completion on this, blessings, thank you for the lessons, etc. Once again, everybody has their deal breakers. And so the first question is this a deal breaker or not, right? I don't know why this kind of just turned into a counseling session here. No, I'm not a counselor. Just my 2 cents. So, but sometimes taking a step back, like with the Hermit, gives you the clarity. A lot of times when you're in the situation, you can't see clearly. So maybe if it's just even like a weekend away, I don't, if you can, or maybe it's even just a night away. Maybe just, go for a walk and, reconvene in the morning, whatever. But yeah, distance, like I said, gives the clarity. All right, so I'm going to put these back in and we're going to look at your person's energy around love. But right now, yeah, there's some heart pain that you're carrying, some heart smushing. And I guess the question is, can it be fixed or shifted, would be a better word? And better yet, do you want that? Maybe you don't. You have spiritual free will and choice. What's going to serve your highest good and greatest happiness, right? So just tuning into your person's energy here. So, we already got one jumping out in the sun. Oh, I feel positive about it. All right, so let's see here. Ooh, big energy coming in for you guys. Woo! All right, so what about your person? Interesting. This is fascinating. Holy cats on toast. All right, let me see what else we got here. King of Pentacles, the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, this was middle of the deck, this was under the deck. So I feel like your person kind of feels like a Pollyanna, like, it's not going to work out, it's fine. I could be wrong. Once again, take what resonates, leave the rest. But or maybe they're just stifling down, but they feel like they're dealing with some hurt too, for sure. They're feeling left out in the cold. Listen, I don't know what happened here, but at their core, there is so much love that they have, and they do see you as their soulmate. And but they also want balance as well. Yeah, it's like sometimes okay, this is coming through, so I mean somebody needs to hear it. Sometimes when we are in partnership, especially during a period of time, we just assume that person is always going to be there because they've always been there. And when we act from that space, we may say something or do something that can really hurt the other person. It's not that it's intentional, but perhaps we, in the beginning, were a lot more careful with our partner's heart, but then when we see that they're resilient, we kind of lose that a little bit, if that makes sense. So that's the sense that I'm getting from this is, but this person does love you. They do see, a commitment with you if you're not in a commitment, or I should say an official commitment. But they do see you as that and see that with you. And I also feel like they are working on a strategy to mend this, because they do want this happy with you, if that makes sense. They want this happy with you. That's awesome. You're welcome, because that was so eloquent. All right, so I'm going to put these back in and just kind of look at the connection, the energy for the connection this month. Like, what other insights can these beings of love and light, angels, guides, ascended masters, source, higher self, share around the energy of this connection this month of October? so Ace of Swords, to me, that's one of my cards of an apology. Then we have a Page of Wands, flirty, flirty, Page of Swords. We have another page. So it does look like there could be reconciliation, right? Then we have the Offering of Love. So we have two aces, two pages. Pages can be a teensy bit of immaturity, but that could also, depending on the situation, could also be like starting at a new level. So aces can be like beginning, if that makes sense. Then like the page is like the beginning of another level. Six of Wands, interesting. But yeah, it's like if you can get past this heartache, there's love and there's new beginning. But it's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. So let's pull some angel number cards to see if there's any other words of advice, insight, reassurance. And I always say that forgiveness, honestly, is more for you than it is for the other person. Because your heart, like, is the one that hurts. But it's like when you forgive, that releases you. In the best of ways, in a full way, not in a selfish way, if that makes sense. All right, so any other little advice? Empowerment, stand in your power. I love that. Because yeah, this is a decision that you need to make from an empowered stance, not out of fear. And adaptability. So you're flexible and capable of facing challenges or changes. Trust in your strength to navigate any challenges that arise. So I love that. So empowerment and adaptability to me, you know, especially this reinforces that. Yeah, so whatever decision you take, make sure it's from an empowered stance, that it's not from fear, or it's not from the hurt little boy or girl inside, right? So very interesting. You know, there's the potential, right, to work on this partnership and make it stronger, and maybe clear the air of, and maybe create clearer expectations. So I love that. Opportunities are a great thing. Challenges arises too, you know, so that we can grow and become better versions of ourselves. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and such gratitude truly to each and every one of you. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe, share with your friends, help spread the love vibes around the world. Leave an amazing emoji down in the comments. It really helps the algorithm. And continue to shine and sparkle your light the only way that you can. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.